Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the domain of downloading satellite images in remote sensing, we have different resources such as Earth Explorer, Earth Data, and Copernicus website, etc. To download data from this website, we have to go directly to the website, create an account, and do our job. However, QGIS software provides this opportunity for users to do this directly inside the QGIS environment. So today I'm going to show you how to do this. So if you like these types of video, please like the video and also subscribe to the channel in order to be notified regarding the future videos from the channel. Let's start. First of all, I opened my QGIS environment. To download data, I need a plugin. The name is semi-automatic classification that I have installed it here. In order to install this plugin, it's easy to go to plugins from manage and install plugins. Inside the all, you can search for semi-automatic classification plugin. As you can see here, we have a brief information regarding this tool, category, more information also you can find here, and etc. In order to install this plugin, you will have an option written install plugin. It's easy to click on that, and that's all. Since I have this plugin, I don't need to do it again. For this, I closed my tab back to the main screen. After installing successfully this plugin, you will have something like this. Click on that, and a new tab is going to be available for you. Like this, you will have a list of all available options that you can use and also do your own job here inside this plugin. We have Bandset, and also we have a download products. Today I'm going to use this one, download products. We have two options here. One is search and the other is logging data. First of all, I'm going to start with logging data. We have two different websites here for downloading Landsat Sentinel-2 and other products. As you can see here, it's written about the username and also password. This means that inside these websites, we need to create an account first. Then we can come back here and input our username and also password. Then we can go and search for our product. In order to do this, I'm gonna use a Copernicus website since it's easy and also it's a main provider of Sentinel-2 data. Click here. You will go a website like this. From analysis, Sentinel-HUB or hub. Click on that. You will directly go to the website, to the tab like this. It's asking you about the username and password. If you have already an account, you can put them here. Otherwise, there's an option here, register. Click on that. It's an easy process. In order to register for this website, you have to put your first name, last name, and also your email. Create a password here. Again, confirm your password. Try to use capital numbers and etc. in order to make it much more strong. The country and also type of user that you are interested in using this website. For example, natural person, or are using it for commercial purposes, research and education organization. For example, this one is easy and also much more appropriate for students and researchers. Thematic activity, these are the main important part, and also you can state your purpose of use, for example, research, education, and etc. By finishing and also filling all these gaps, you have to click check all these options. If you are interested, for example, give the permission to contact you at email address. in order to give you some news about this website. And also, if you are interested in this part, you can check it again. Also, if you want to subscribe to CDSE, you can check this one too. And also, this one is the most important one, and it's mandatory to check. Then check this one and click on registration. Register. As you can see from here, you will have a username and also password. Try to put username and password here. And my password. Okay. And also I check remember. It's not let's say an important error. Then I skip that one. I'm gonna back to the search tool. Here you can see different factors that we need to define them. As you can see in the first option, we have X, Y. If you know about the location of your study area that you want to download Sentinel-2 data for this area, you can put all the information. Otherwise, there's an option here, set area in the map. However, as you can see from the background, we don't have any map here. We can add this map from these options. For example, add OpenStreetMap to the map. Click on that. It's going to be added here like that one. Otherwise, and also we have another options from your browser inside the QGIS environment from XYZ tiles. Here we have different options. For some of you, maybe you don't have these options. However, inside the channel also there's a video emphasizing how to add these different maps here, that also I will provide its link in the caption of this video. If I want to use different maps, I can click that one. For example, Google Satellite Hybrid. Double click on that. Since I don't need this one, I'm gonna remove this one if you are interested. Otherwise, you can keep it in. Okay, we have our world map here. Since I click on these options from here, you can see set an area in the map. Click on that. Then look at your scroll. Look at your mouse cursor. Select an area. For example, click, right click. Okay, right click from start, and also right click to finish your drawing. Okay, back to your plugin. As you can see, we have X, Y for this area that I have selected. In the next options, in the next step, you can select your product. Since I'm gonna download Sentinel-2, I'm gonna select this one. However, there are other options here you can see for Landsat, MODIS, Astro, and etc. Date from, it's emphasizing about the range, time range. For example, I'm gonna click on 1st of July 2024 until end of July. As you can see here, first end of July. Here we can define our maximum cloud cover that we want to list all the image here. You can decrease it if you are interested to 20%. It's a normal one. And also it's asking about the how many images it's going to be listed here. You can increase or decrease, for example, 20 images. I'm going to list it here. Otherwise, you can leave them in default. In order to have all the image, it's easy to click on find. It's going to take a while in order to be load all the image here. Okay, here you can see a list of all available Sentinel-2 data. For example, in order to have a preview, you can click on them in order to check your image. For example, this one is much more cloudy, or this one. Try to find the best image that you are interested in downloading. This one has much more water covered area. Or the other options here also available. Okay, no worry. I want to have a preview and also on the map. From these options, we have this one. Click on that. Back to your map again. Here we can see the image on the map, the areas that has been covered by this style of the image. Okay, very good. When you confirm that this image is fine to download, it's easy to come a little down. Here we have different bands that you can select. For example, here you can see different bands, band 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. And also an auxiliary data that it's accompanying this metadata. You can click all of them if you are interested, or you can, for example, you can select the different bonds that you are interested in downloading. For example, band 2, 3, 4, and 8. I don't want all the image. Also here we have only if preview and layer. Check these options if you are interested. One of the most important one is here, load bands in QGIS. If you are interested, you can load all the image here. I'm gonna do this here. And also you can have a virtual download, virtual visualization from the image. Click on the run. It's asking about the folder to save the data. For example, I'm gonna put inside ROI binary. Then it's gonna take a while in order to download this data. So you can see its process here, download products. I have to wait until it's gonna be finished. Okay, when it's done, you will have all the bands that you were interested in downloading here, like this one. From here, you can check the bands names, for example, bands 8, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, very good. As you can see in this tutorial, I show you how to download directly Sentinel-2 data from QGIS environment using semi-automatic classification plugin. I hope the content of this video will be useful for you, and thank you very much for your attention.